stand in front of the heavy steel door, the dim light flickering above me. My heart races as I glance at the designation on the wall. SCP-048, the cursed number. They say it brings misfortune and chaos, and I can almost feel the weight of that superstition pressing down on my shoulders. Today was supposed to be just another day in the Foundation, but now it feels like the air is charged with electricity. You're really going to do this, huh? You don't believe in that nonsense? My colleague, Mark, says, shaking his head. You know how many people have died or disappeared around this number? I scoff. It's just a number, Mark. You're letting fear control you. I want to see for myself what all the fuss is about. Besides, Dr. Cortez just removed the restrictions. What could possibly go wrong? He raises an eyebrow, but I push the door open and step inside. The room is barren, nothing but a table and an old filing cabinet. I can't shake the feeling that I'm being watched. A chill runs down my spine, but I brush it off. I walk over to the cabinet and pull it open, expecting nothing more than dusty files or some forgotten research. Instead, I find a single piece of paper, crumpled and stained. As I unfold it, a sudden gust of cold air sweeps through the room. I shiver, but my curiosity drives me to read the paper aloud. Anyone who dares to challenge the curse of SCP-048 will pay the price. This number is not to be trifled with. Just as I finish reading, the lights flicker violently, and I hear a loud crash from the hallway. My heart pounds in my chest as I rush toward the door. Mark, did you hear that? I call out, my voice shaky. No response. I step into the hallway, the fluorescent lights buzzing ominously. Something feels off. The air is thick, heavy with an unshakable sense of dread. I start to backtrack, but then I see a figure at the end of the corridor. It's too dark to make out any details, but I can feel its gaze boring into me. Who's there? The figure steps closer, and I gasp as I recognize the face. It's Dirk Cortez, but there's something wrong. His arms, they're gone. Just bloody stumps where they should be, and his face is twisted in a manic grin. You shouldn't have come here, he rasps, his voice distorted as if it's coming from a deep well. You think you can escape the curse? You think you can prove them wrong? Panic surges through me, and I turn to run, but the hallway stretches impossibly long, the door to the exit disappearing from sight. I can hear Cortez's laughter echoing behind me, growing louder, more frantic. Join us, he screams, and I can feel the shadows coming alive around me, wrapping around my legs, pulling me down. I stumble, falling to the ground, desperately clawing at the floor. Just as I think it's over, I manage to twist and look back. The figure is no longer Cortez, but an amalgamation of every lost soul who has ever touched SCP-048, their faces twisted in agony and rage. You were warned, they chant in unison, their voices a haunting chorus. With a final desperate surge of adrenaline, I push myself up and run, racing against the darkness closing in around me. I burst through what feels like the end of the hallway, and suddenly I'm outside, gasping for breath in the cool night air. I turn back, expecting something to chase me, but the building looms silently behind me. I've escaped, or so I think. But as I glance down, I find my hand stained red. The blood isn't mine, and as I look back toward the door, it swings shut. The last thing I hear is the echo of laughter, and the realization hits me like a cold wave. Damn, the curse of SCP-048 has claimed me too, and now I am forever bound to it. I laugh bitterly. It seems they were right after all.